Today I want to break down the best royalty-free music websites and the information and details that you need as a content creator that's going to help you move forth in choosing the best one. We're talking about Epidemic Sounds versus Artlist and versus MusicBed. These are the three top dogs in the scene here. And I apologize, I've been editing for like the last 5 hours, and this is kind of just like a random rant that I want to do. This is not going to involve a lot of editing, but I want to break down what is a big deal when looking at the breakdown of Artlist versus Epidemic Sound and versus MusicBed, because licensing is huge and there's some key features that you need to know that have really gotten expensive for me. So this is what MusicBed looks like, right? And there's an initial sign-up cost, which is fine, right? We're willing to pay for this. But when I go to license, say if I wanted to click on the license button, and it says choose which license you would like to use. And if you choose for like the client work, say if I'm doing client work for a client, this is a single-use one-time fee of $350. And if it was for personal, it would be $60. So MusicBed, I will say, the thing about MusicBed is it has the best music. I hear this from a lot of like my wedding videographer friends. It has super cinematic stuff. So if like you're into like building movie trailers and music quality is crucial, MusicBed is going to be the best option for you. That being said, I don't think that's most of content creators. That's where the other two come into play. So MusicBed has extremely strict licensing and it's expensive, but it's super high quality. Now we have Epidemic Sound. This is also one of the biggest, and this is the best for, I'm trying to think of how to say this. This is the best for like single branded YouTube content creators. Because with Epidemic Sound, you get one brand for your YouTube channel. You're going to be able to use the music on your YouTube channel, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, etc. And if you're doing client work though, that is a no-no. You cannot do client work or any like advertisements or anything like that with Epidemic Sound. And don't get me wrong, they have a massive amount of songs. It's over like 40,000 songs, I think. They have sound effects as well. It's cheaper. It is the cheapest option. I'm pretty sure of that. And if it's pretty simple. But here's the setback. If you're not doing client work and you only have like a single brand, this is going to be a great option. One thing I really like about Epidemic Sound is that you can actually, when you go to download the song, you can actually download you can separate parts of the audio of the song. For example, like if you just wanted the drums of a certain song, you can just export that, or the vocals, and just use that. So if you're really into audio editing, like intense audio editing, that's going to be a good choice for you. That being said, you cannot do commercial work, so that's crucial to know. And then on my last option is Artlist, and this is one of my favorites here. So Artlist, and again, this I will be upfront. And again, I've been doing this for a very long time, guys. And if you don't know anything about me, I am a full-time content creator. I have like 12 YouTube channels. I average over 1 million views on just long-form videos every single month. I have a team of editors, and what I'm trying to get at is I live and breathe content, and I also I do it for businesses, and I do advertisements and so forth. So it is a big deal. For like, I'm speaking to my subcontractors that are maybe thinking about doing agency work or like trying to do stuff for businesses, because it's where all the money is for content creators. If we're being completely honest, I've struggled on YouTube. I monetize, I get decent money, but here's the thing. All the money is with small business, and my advice to content creators is to figure out a way to try to make content for businesses. But that's why Artlist Max is my favorite plan of all of them. And this is great for any well-rounded content creator that wants to that's getting serious about this. Because, and again, I'm kind of ranting here, but this is the pipeline for content creators. So you start to get better videos, maybe you're monetized, and then you figure out, well, I need music. I need decent music, right? So then you start looking for it. And Epidemic Sounds is the biggest, and it's been around forever. But the issue with Epidemic Sounds is you cannot do client work with it, and you're only stuck to your brand, like that one single brand. And with Artlist Max, what's really cool here is you actually also get, what I'm getting at is B-roll stock footage. So I was talking about the funnel of content creators. You get music, and then you start realizing you need better stock footage, B-roll for your videos. That's how you're gonna leverage up your videos, guys, is by having better music and better stock footage. So that's why Artlist Max is my favorite, because it's only $40 a month, and you get stock B-roll with it. Look at the stock. I can't even speak here. So if we search for some things here, let's search for skiing. I don't know, it's kind of random, but so this is all the skiing footage. Maybe you have a channel or you're doing an advertisement or something for a client or your own channel. You get to use all this footage, and that's huge. It's crucial because even though Epidemic Sounds is a tiny bit cheaper, that's all you get is music and sound effects. Whereas Artlist is trying to create the full spectrum plan for creators. And if I go back to the pricing here, what's really cool here is you get music. So you get your music, the stems, sound effects, AI voiceovers. I'm not a huge fan of AI voiceovers. Those can suck it. And then we have footage, which I'm talking about. And you get video templates and plugins and the extensions for Premiere Pro. So Premiere Pro is actually teamed up with Artlist, which I feel like is saying a lot because Premiere Pro is maybe arguably the best video editor, and if they team up with Artlist, that just shows you that they are thinking that Artlist is getting to be pretty big and a good, bright future with Artlist. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So that's kind of the breakdown here. So MusicBed, we're going to recap this as really good music, and I've used it, had a subscription forever, except the licensing is a headache and it's expensive. It's one of the best. And as far as Epidemic Sound, this is great for if you have a single brand and you're looking to maybe you're really into deep diving into audio, and you don't need stock footage or any of that stuff, and you're keeping it real simple, just saying you're laying just music, sound effects. This is cheap, but it's really good and it's high quality. And also, Artlist is the best because the licensing is open. Like, that's the biggest thing here. The licensing is wide open. On Artlist Max, you can actually use that music and sound effects for advertisements, for client work, for any of your brands. Like, it's amazing. Like, I'm screaming to the world. I love Artlist Max. And it has really good music. I know I haven't talked a lot about the music quality, but I feel like all three of these subscriptions are really super high quality, and you don't have to worry about quality. You know what I mean? So again, guys, consider if you're at all interested in thinking about looking at these music subscription sites, consider checking them out with my affiliate links in the description. From one creator to another, you're just helping out the channel here. And yeah, let me know how it goes. Hit me up in the comments. How are you guys doing as far as content creation? Hopefully this helps kind of dive down into some details on licensing, because I feel like not a lot of people are talking about the licensing of all this stuff, and it can be a really big deal when it boils down to what you actually need as a content creator. So these are the best copyright-free music sites. Artlist versus Epidemic Sound versus MusicBed. Hit me up in the comments. This is my honest opinion on it all. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.